Thank you. Please be seated. Let the record once again reflect the presence of the defendant, his counsel, and assistant state attorney, and the ladies and gentlemen, jury. Ladies and gentlemen, proceed a juror inquiry form. It indicates that after further discussions, reviewing the evidence, and speaking freely amongst the jurors, we are still unable to reach a unanimous decision. So at this time, what I'm going to do is just declare a mistrial. The case was mistried, and indicate to you that how much we appreciate the fact that you were here and willing to serve. One thing I try to tell jurors at the beginning of the trial process, all through voir dire, is how much we appreciate the fact that they're here and willing to serve. Our system doesn't work without getting people from the community to come in here and listen to the facts of the case and make decisions. These type of decisions, they're hard decisions, and we very much appreciate the fact that you gave us the time, because we've been here a long time. We understand that. You gave us the time, and you put your best effort to see if you can bring the case to a resolution. Unfortunately, it wasn't able to happen, but I want to thank you again for your time and consideration of the case. I also want to advise you of some very special privileges enjoyed by jurors. No juror can ever be required to talk about the discussions that occurred in the jury room except by court order. For many centuries, our society has relied upon juries for consideration of difficult cases. We have recognized for hundreds of years that a jury's deliberations, discussions, and vote should remain their private affair as long as they wish it. Therefore, the law gives you a unique privilege not to speak about the jury's work. The lawyers and their representatives are not permitted to initiate any kind of communication with you about the trial. However, you may speak with the lawyers or anyone else about the trial. You also have a right to refuse to speak with anyone. A request may come from those who are simply curious or from those who might seek to find fault with you. Then, it will be up to you to decide whether to preserve your privacy as a juror or not. And again, I want to thank you very much for your time and attention. It's very much appreciated. You're free to go. All right, score it out. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Let the record reflect the juror stepped out. Counsel may no longer defend. So, regarding the exhibits, counsel, how do you want to handle that?
We'll take them back.
Take them now or is it later time? I don't know. You had some exhibits today. Whatever defense exhibits.
We'll pack it.
All right. So, how do you want to address this now, counsel?
Change the set as a deadline date. You pick. We have to start within 90 days. Unless you're going to start to waive that.
We're not prepared to make that decision right now. I would ask that we set this in a week for our status report.
Stay, any objection to that?
No, you're right.
So why don't we put it on the docket for next Friday?
Just check to make sure we're all available.
You said you would.
Thereabouts.
It's not a problem.
Let's see, 28th?
Is that good?
Is that good? That's good for me?
I know at least this, sir. I will see will be here, so that's good enough.
Is that good?
Yes.
You're already here on 28th. So,
Is that okay?
I'll be here, Judge.
Yes.
We're all good?
Yes, sir.
All right, so let's see you back to 28th. All right,
Yes,
so
sir.
you give them a notice?
Yes, sir.
I wonder how the lawyers feel.
This trial called, and I need to have both of your reactions.
Obviously, we want to thank the jury for their great efforts that they've extended over this period of time. But we are somewhat disappointed that Melly is not walking out the door with us. That's all I can say for right now.
And David, do you have anything you want to say further?
I don't really have much to add except to say that the jury did pay attention. We asked them to do a lot, and they hung in there and gave it its best effort, their best effort, and it's the most we could ask of them. So.
And what are your next steps as far as Melly is concerned? Are there going to be any efforts to try to get him out on bond?
We're not at liberty to discuss that at this point.
What are you at liberty to discuss? Can you tell us anything about next steps?
No.
Okay, thank you so much. We really appreciate you coming.
Now, y'all asking probably, well, why would he say we're not at liberty to discuss it? Because they're probably thinking of a plea bargain. Even if that, I mean, they're obviously going to ask for bail. But, bro, this is a double murder with a execution, essentially. Yeah, they're going to run that back. They're not going to let this one go through and all that stuff and everything like that. Now, if you believe this right here, all right, we'll see. I don't know how true that is, but if it is, bruh, I damn near be looking forward to running that back and going through and watching every single thing, what we did right, what we did wrong, what they did right, what they did wrong, because they're going to do the exact same thing. I ultimately believe, bruh, well, new data will change your mind, right? What I was thinking was if they go back and do it again, bruh, that, hey, man, goddamn me, only, you know, cuz is going to mess around and basically get found guilty, homie. Just, it is what it is. Just, it is what it is. It just is what it is, man. You get your second run at this, all right, you going down. Because to me, I feel like they would have had a better chance knocking it all the way out. But we'll see, bruh. But basically saying 9 not guilty, 3 guilty, I'm running that back, and I think I got a chance of beating it because I'm just curious as to what were the strong points. I did not feel that the state made their case at all. I personally didn't. And then I told y'all, bro, if they come back the day of, he's guilty. If they take longer in his body and they don't have anything past Tuesday, I was like, they're going to find him guilty. Now, you got homies like AK who will say, yeah, bro, but you just say mistrial. You said not guilty. Very true. Very true. But I'm still going to take my victory lap because I said it was a good thing. It's really a 50-50. If you said, hey, whatever, it'll be guilty or whatever, be not guilty, it's really 50-50. But I'm going to take my victory lap because I told y'all so. The sooner you get as long as it's not the day of, the sooner you get the verdict, it's better for you. When it drags out longer, it's worse because all they're doing is trying to convince 1 or 2 people that's holding out. I'm assuming, honestly, it was 3 to 9. Like 3 people felt like there's no way in this world that man was guilty, and 9 people felt like he was guilty. But if I'm wrong, god damn, bro, we damn near had to believe the polls instead of people who have opinions and stuff like that like me. We only going to be able to score so well, but like I said, bro, I thought, bro, the longer it go, it's worse, and it didn't go long. So he actually might get a bond, he might come home, because bro been in jail damn near 5 years. Y'all didn't find him guilty. And on top of that, this is what's scary that people ain't talking about, or I ain't heard nobody talk about it. Bruh, do y'all realize that this is still an active investigation? She can still offer Borland a hell of a plea deal. Like, hey, man, how about I just give you about 3 years for accessory after the fact or something like that? I don't know. But, bruh, she better be talking to Borland because I don't believe she gave him a deal. The way she treated him and dogged him in that court section, you couldn't have liked cuz after that. Y'all better go back and watch that video. She obviously did not like dude. But let me know your thoughts on this one, man. Join the hundreds of thousands of visionaries, man. Part of the profits that we get go to individuals like how we do it in Philadelphia and everything like that, and even in Chicago. So if you're feeling what we spilling, hit that subscribe, turn on that bell to stay notified. And if you want to force this into the algorithm, give YouTube a black eye, then hit that like button as well. I'll catch you on the next one.
They used to say, words couldn't hurt me. Videos, just my name, they getting thirsty. Go ahead and put him in a hearse seat. It's getting murky, this time I deserve this. I'm ready for whatever war said he been a matador.